Today we're going to talk about the topics of industry plants and why they exist, and my personal opinion on why they exist. Throughout the time of Hollywood, throughout the time of media, we had to have influencers so we can influence certain things upon people. For example, Neil deGrasse Tyson, not only is he a renowned person, famous person, but he also influences science upon people, a willingness to learn upon people, which is a net positive in my opinion. There could be bad influences as well, such as a Hawk Tuah girl, or whatever the fuck her name is. You could also say Ice Spice or Drake or whoever the hell. Anyone who has an in with the industry beforehand before getting famous is what you consider an industry plant. And where it looks like so far there are much more negative influencers pushing bad things upon people essentially. Now to get famous nowadays, you can see it within the modern YouTube landscape 2020 2024. You have to do some pretty outlandish shit. Let's just take IShowSpeed for example. The biggest reason why I think he's famous is because he's a spaz, so everyone can relate to that. But at least he's not a bad influence. Like, sure, he's outlandish, but he's not telling your kids to do crack or cocaine or have a huge amount of sex like Ice Spice or Sexy Red or whoever the hell. Usually there's a huge broader horizon idea in the landscape of the influencer world. It's not just pushing products, it's not getting brand deals or whatever the fuck. It's just to push a narrative within the Western world, let's just say a political message. And usually that political message, where however you might take it, is usually good for the markets, it's usually good for the politicians, it's usually good to keep people more numb and docile to the things that should be happening, should be thinking sorry about the current world that we live in, such as Palestine versus Israel. I just wish there were more positive influences around the world. Like, I surely needed a good influence when I was younger before I decided to take a whole bunch of things, but it just didn't happen. And a lot of it was due to media, a lot of it was due to a lot of personalities that I looked up to at the time, and I followed their footsteps, and now trying to grow something. Influences that we see on the media landscape, such as YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, Kick, they're not really good at all. Like, I wouldn't even consider Mr. Beast a good influence because the types of videos that he makes, like, no matter who you are, you might think that the videos are real or fake. They're obviously staged. Surely there's like a realness level to it, like maybe some of the contestants weren't, hired on the spot. But you don't want to be a famous guy. You don't want to be a famous YouTuber like Mr. Beast. For one, you'll be followed for the rest of your life, and two, it will get to your fucking head. Ego boost that you'll get from, making a bunch of money while people praising you is good, but no one's innocent in this world, and some people are going to find out what you did in the past. Whether you beat up a Down syndrome person will come to light, and they will expose you for it. Even like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's like a huge example because he blew up in 2022. And the thing is with Andrew Tate, he promotes this masculine lifestyle to a bunch of teenagers who obviously don't have father figures, and he has a bunch of followers as well. But the thing is about him, right? About him, the way he talks about women, the way he treats women in general. Like, sure, he might have done things, he might have haven't done things. He's on trial for a bunch of things. He might get acquitted. He might not. I'm not sure. But running a webcam business where you're solely getting a bunch of girls who are obviously dim-witted, like dumb-minded. They're like 18, 19. They're not even fully grown yet. Well, they're adults, but until they reach like a cognitive stage where they can actually like fully think for themselves and fully develop is like age 30. The one good thing I would say about Andrew Tate is probably like the work mindset, but the not good thing is obviously the work mindset of entrapping women in your cave, your goon cave, to do a bunch of webcamming shit. I don't know who's a good influence nowadays that isn't a terrible person. Seems like most YouTubers are terrible people. If Jesus Christ was a YouTuber, then yeah, 100%. If Jesus Christ was a YouTuber, he would be the greatest influence of all time. And this is not me spreading my religion onto you guys. Well, it's not even my religion, but you know what I mean. The teachings of Jesus Christ will probably save everyone here from hate, from watching these really, really, really terrible commentary YouTube channels saying the same fucking thing over and over and over again. But yeah, just to conclude, I mean, most industry plants, they're there to, like, I don't know, spread something, a political message, maybe just degeneracy, like the Hawk girl. Like, why is she even famous? I would imagine she's famous because some fucking big show was like, wait, we can make a bunch of money from this, and also tell a bunch of women to as well, because apparently that's in right now, because the girl is in right now. Okay, if you guys like this video, please subscribe. Consider subscribing, liking, and commenting as well. Will help me in the algorithm. My impressions have gone up by tenfold, I would imagine. Well, I'm seeing right here like 3.6 in the last video, and I'm getting the views slowly but surely. But yeah, thank you for watching my video, and enjoy, guys. Bye bye.